OnePlus Nord 2 5G. I think you are in sleep mode. I don't know. Who are you? Good morning, guys.
Yeah, hi sir, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, any questions from yesterday's session? Any progress on the assignment side? No progress? No questions? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any progress on the assignment?
Yeah, sir, we did the assignments.
Then why it took this long time to respond? Okay. You completed. So
Yes.
expath related thing, right?
Sure.
What about others?
Good morning, sir. I also did my assignment.
Any starting problem to you? If one respond, then only other respond. Otherwise, no one will give answer on this. I'm asking this question from. Okay, that should be fine. So, what is the whatever the assignment that you have done? What is the understanding? Like, how you understand the XPath can be used in the programmatic part?
Yes, sir. Export is not to find the element on the space.
Sorry, your voice has broken. Can you please repeat it?
Export is to find the element on the space.
To find the element on the
Space.
web page. Okay. What is absolute XPath and relative XPath?
Okay. Absolute export to directly find the element or space.
Okay.
And relative export is anywhere on the to find the element in our space.
No, can you please repeat that last point?
To find the element anywhere on the web page, sir.
No, can you please repeat that again? I'm not that much clear. Can you please repeat that again?
Okay. To find the element anywhere on the web page, sir. And
Okay, that
also
is no exact element is nothing but it's a Absolute XPath you are talking. So relative XPath to find an element on a web page. It's not about the exact element you are saying, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. How to identify absolute and relative XPath? What is the difference?
Once we can see the web page, we directly find out the element in absolute expert.
No, I understand that. I understand that your definitions are okay.
Okay.
But programmatic wise, so okay, this is absolute XPath. This is relative XPath. How can you say that by saying the XPath?
Relative expert is to start from forward slash, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I am identified.
Mm-hmm. Absolute.
Absolute expert. Sorry, sir, I don't.
Okay. Anyone else?
Sir, XPath using single slash and sorry. Absolute XPath is starting with the single slash and relative XPath start with double slash.
Mhm. It is reverse.
Okay.
Vice versa, you need to.
Hmm.
Anyone else?
In absolute XPath, we don't have any attributes here. As coming to relative XPath, we can use one or more attribute. And in absolute XPath, we can take the full body, like from starting of the program to where we need to locate the value. Coming to relative XPath, we can directly locate the value. So that was difference between absolute and relative.
Okay. Anyone else?
The expert language for finding the elements.
XPath.
For finding the elements,
Okay.
and it is used to like find the locations on the element of in web page. And the relative expert, it is like double slash denoting, and it is always prepared for over an absolute. But expert is not a complete path from the root elements.
Okay. Fine. Okay, let me share my screen. We will discuss it today. Only few people has gone through that, I guess. Okay. So we were discussing about elements or locators in yesterday's session, and today we will continue with the same thing. And then we will, today we will continue with Selenium WebDriver methods, and then we will discuss about the examples by using each element or locator. Okay. So what are the list of Selenium WebDriver methods we have? Basically, anyone has observed this? Okay, so we have some get methods. This is the first list that we are going to have. So inside get methods, One is get. These are the default methods. Get title, get current URL, get page source. These are the get methods we have. And then navigate methods. Navigate, sorry. Forward. Backward. These two are the navigate methods we have. Apart from this, we have send keys. We have find element. Find elements. Find element, find elements, and then is enabled, is displayed, is selected, is selected, is selected. What else we are going to have? Get methods we have listed, and then we listed this one. Inside get methods we have couple more. Get window handle, get window handles, get window handle, get window handles, and then click clear, close, quit, click clear, close, quit. And these are main list of methods we are going to have. Title we are going to have all these things. Find elements we have, send keys we have. Okay, fine. Okay, as of now, so these are the list of methods I'm going to list down. If anything else while designing a program, we will add those things to this list. Okay, these are the default Selenium WebDriver methods that we are going to have. But what is the use of each and every method that we have mentioned here? What is the use of each and every method that we have mentioned? Right? So we need to understand how this works. What is meant by get, what is meant by get title, what is meant by current URL, what is meant by page source. We need to understand these things, right? How it works in the real time. How can we make use of it? Okay. So let's see each and every method with one example so that you will be able to understand how it works and what is the purpose of that particular method. Right? In order to perform this example activity, we need to go for the configuration. Right? We need to configure our Selenium WebDriver, we need to configure the Selenium WebDriver into this Eclipse. How can we configure? Let me share my complete screen. First, we'll do that configuration and then we'll start with the examples. I'm going to share. Okay, already this official website is being opened. But let me open this one. Selenium HQ download, you can say. You can navigate to this website, selenium.dev. This one, selenium.dev downloads page. Go here and you can see the first primary thing that you need to download is this one, Selenium. Even though if you are seeing that it is a grid, but you can download it because this is a complete Selenium server which can be applicable for both WebDriver and grid. You can, if you click on this version, you can have Selenium server 4.7.2 into your system. Okay, download it. And apart from this, you need to download, as you are using Java, you can go for Java. So click on this one. This jar will also get downloaded. Okay, scroll down. If you can scroll down, you can see. If you want to go for previous older releases, you can click on this. You can see older versions as well. Okay, click here. So which browser we can use? Firefox, IE, Safari, Opera, Chrome, Edge, anything. So as of now, by default, I'm using Chrome, right? So I'll go with Chrome browser. Click on documentation. It will navigate to this window. Check your browser version, which version you are having. So I'm having 108, right? I'm having 108. So I'll go with 108 version here. If you can scroll down, previous stable release is 108, latest stable release is 109, but my system is having 108. So that's the reason, to maintain equal version, I'll go with 108. Even if you go with 109, no issues. But if you go with 107, it won't work. Whatever the current version that you have in your mission, it should be either equals to that version or upgraded to that. You cannot go with downgraded version. So as I'm using Windows operating system, you can see this is a Linux, this is Mac, this is Mac ARM64 version, this is Windows 32 or 64-bit, anything is fine, but you need to download that. Okay, so these three are the first primary things that you need to have into your system. Okay, so let me let me reshare my screen. I have downloaded these three. I'll place these three in one folder. See, I have copied from the downloads and I have placed everything in this folder. Okay, so let me extract this file. Both are. Okay, this in my downloads, with the same name, it is already there. So that's the reason it was saved with 2. Okay, don't worry. Usually in your case, it will be downloaded like this. Okay, so I have extracted these files. Now go to Eclipse. I'm creating a project in Eclipse. Here itself, go to File, New, Java project. Sample Selenium. I'm just giving the project name as Sample Selenium. I'm clicking on Finish. I do not want to create any module info. So that is just an info file. So that's the reason I clicked on Don't Create. So we have these things here in place, right? This is general Java project. Now, right click on your project, go to build path, go to configure build path. So click on libraries. Click on libraries. You can see module path and class path. For now, I'm just selecting class path. For now, I'm just selecting class path. I'll show you the path again. I'm closing this window. Right click on your project, click on build path, click on configure build path. You can see libraries, order and export and all. Click on libraries, click on class path. You are adding that external libraries, external jar files from your local system. So that's the reason you have to click on add external jars. Okay, you can go to this one, wherever you have saved all your libraries. This is the folder. So first I'll add the Selenium server. It is added. Again, click on class path, click on add external jars, go to Chrome. Okay, Chrome, you can add it zip folder directly. It will extract inside. Click on class path again, add external jars, open Selenium WebDriver for Selenium Java folder. So add all these libraries, select all the libraries and click on add. Again, you have one more folder inside that. Class path, add external jars, click on lib, select all and click on open. Done. Whatever the libraries that you are having, everything has added. Okay, if you want me to show, I'll show it to you. I'm clicking on cancel. I'm not adding any libraries. Right click on your project, build path, configure build path, go to libraries, select class path, click on add external jars. Okay, first add Selenium library and then Chrome zip folder directly. Done. These two were added. Okay, again click on class path, click on add external jars, go to this extracted folder, open this one, add all the libraries except this folder, lib folder you should not add. Either you need to add zip file or else you need to add the this library jar files. Click on open. All those were added. Again select class path. Still we have that lib folder, right? Again click on add external jars, click on this one, lib folder, select all, again click on open. And observe, if I'm going to click on apply here, what will happen under the project, you can observe here. What happened? What happened?
Reference library.
Reference libraries, one path has created, one folder has created, one library has created. I'm just clicking on apply and close. Okay. Now, let me tell you one important point here. Initial libraries, what you have added, one is Selenium server, second one is Selenium Java, third one is Chrome driver. Third one is Chrome driver. Now, these three we have added. Selenium server means we know this is a Selenium WebDriver that we need to add because it's a main library in order to start with the automation stuff. So this library contains, this Selenium server contains predefined methods. So these are the methods which are predefined, which are already there. All these methods has been defined under the Selenium server, right? Next one, Selenium Java. Why we need Selenium Java? Because we already have Java here and we already have Java in our local system, in our system. The same Java communication will happen to this project here with JRE system library. And again, why we need to go for Selenium Java? Do you understand my question?
We have to configure this Selenium WebDriver Java to Java.
Yeah, in order to create the communication between this Selenium server, whatever the Selenium server that we have configured, whatever the version that we have configured, in order to create that communication with our Java, with our local system Java software, and then this JRE system library. In order to create this communication, we need to have this Selenium Java folder. Nowadays, this Selenium Java folder will contain everything. No need to have this Chrome driver separately, because earlier we used to have this Chrome driver separately configured. But if you can see this folder, if you can navigate to this folder, you can see Selenium Chrome driver 4.7.2, Chrome driver sources, Chrome driver sources. Everything will be um, inbuilt automatically. It is capturing, right? So these are the main things that it is having. So automatically everything will be inbuilt into this, and everything we can configure directly. Okay, but still, as we are following the same methodology, I have configured Chrome driver separately, and Selenium Java is for, as you mentioned, to create that communication between Selenium server and our Java software. We are going to use Selenium Java. Understood? Any questions in the configuration side?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Now let me take one sample website. I'll take this website as a sample website because everything is here, so that it is easy for us even to automate. Okay, so first I want to design this test case by using the methods. Open the browser and enter the URL. This is the first step. Second step, capture the title of the page. Click on any button. Capture the current URL of the page. Capture the title of the page. capture the page source. First, we will discuss about these steps and then we'll move on to other steps. Okay. Now, open the browser and enter the URL. So what is open the browser and enter the URL? So we need to open the browser and we need to pass the URL. This is how we need to carry as a first step. Usually as part of manual testing, you manually open the Chrome browser and you are going to pass the URL. Here, through automation, how can we design that? Let me create one inside the package. Inside source, I'm creating another package. I'm giving the name called web methods instead of WebDriver methods. I'm just giving this name, web methods. Okay, this is fine. Right click on this, create new class. Get example 1. I'm just giving this number. Now open the browser. So how to open the browser, right? So in order to open the browser, there is one specific step that we need to follow. Usually I'll give you the differences, what we have in the older version, what we have in the latest version. Okay. System dot set property of system dot set property of WebDriver dot Chrome dot. Initially, as it fetching all the libraries, it will take time. Don't worry about that. But whenever I'm typing, it will display a little bit slow for you, but still you can see that it will take time to load immediately because it's not a text file, right? So we are still loading Java. We are still loading all the libraries. So it will take time if the screen gets loaded slowly. Right. System dot set property of WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver. I'm just keeping this in quotations. Now we need to send, the value is nothing but the path where you have saved your Chrome driver. So in your system, you have saved your Chrome driver, right? So you need to give the path where you have saved that Chrome driver.exe file. So let me show you how to give this one. Okay, so where is that? Go to your libraries, back. Here you have this path, right? So you need to give copy this path and give it here. Okay, finally semicolon. Every statement should be ended up with semicolon. If you are not giving semicolon, the program will not get executed and it will display an error. Okay, so here is the process to set up where this browser has to fetch and from where this browser has to open. Now I am going to give you one statement. WebDriver driver is equals to new Chrome driver. Are you getting anything by seeing this one? What is the syntax of this? Which syntax looks like this?
Object creation.
Object.
Exactly, object. So usually the object syntax will be like this. Object name is equals to new object. This is the syntax, right? So if this is the syntax, sir, why we have this WebDriver is equals to new Chrome driver? If it is an object syntax, then we need to have WebDriver is equals to new WebDriver, right? But instead of WebDriver, why we have placed Chrome driver here? Answer to that question, WebDriver includes this all this Chrome driver, IE driver, Safari, everything it will be included in order to communicate. But if you are going to provide WebDriver driver is equals to new WebDriver again you have to define WebDriver is equals to Chrome driver. Again, few more steps will be added to this program. Instead of adding extra other steps which are not needed for us, we are directly passing Chrome driver to this statement. So that's the reason we have configured WebDriver driver is equals to new Chrome driver, right? So, but it is throwing an error. Why it is throwing an error, you can see. So if you can place your cursor, you can see import WebDriver. If you click on this, automatically this library will be imported from Selenium library, whatever we have configured. Even Chrome browser also, it will get imported, right? Understood? Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Is it clear?
So can you explain more, sir?
Okay. In order to open the browser, there are two steps which are required for us. So with these two steps, we can open the browser, any browser, not only Chrome, even Firefox, IE, Safari, Opera, any browser. If you want to open, there are two steps. One is you need to set the property, system property. This is system.set property, means you are setting up the property from where you need to open the Chrome browser. In order to open that Chrome browser, system.set property of webdriver.chrome.driver. If it is Chrome driver, you'll have this one, webdriver.chrome.driver. If it is Firefox, webdriver.gecko.driver. If it is IE, webdriver.ie.driver. Likewise, whatever the browser that you want to open, you need to change this value as well. You need to change this value as well. Once you have provided this Chrome driver initialization, and then you need to give the path where you have downloaded this Chrome driver .exe file. Okay, so I have downloaded that Chrome driver and I have placed in this path. So I have given the complete path of Chrome driver.exe. That means this system will set the property to this particular path and it will try to open Chrome driver from this particular path, whatever you have mentioned here. So it will navigate to that path. In order to open that, in order to initiate the command, in order to create an object and open the browser, this is the one which we are going to use. So as you already know, Java is completely object oriented, and as we are using Selenium with Java, it is also object oriented only. So even browser will be considered as an object. So that's the reason we have provided WebDriver driver is equals to new Chrome driver. If it is IE, WebDriver driver is equals to IE Explorer. If it is Firefox, Gecko driver. Like that we need to provide. As of now, you already know we are using Chrome driver. So that's the reason we did WebDriver driver is equals to new Chrome driver. Right? Then I want to show you up to here how the Chrome driver opens and how it looks like. Just give me a moment. I'll tell you one more point here. Okay, so one important point here. Let me explain you that. Where are the steps? These are the steps we have. Here, open the browser and enter the URL. Usually, even in manual testing also, suppose if I want to open any of the website. So let me take this one, okay? I'm going to take this website. So assume that I have opened this new window, new browser, and I'm going to pass the URL. If I click on enter button, will it display complete web page within not even a fraction of second, or will it take minimum some time? It took almost 1.5 seconds, more than a second to load this complete page, right? But still it is loading. You can see that window, it is still rotating. Now completely loaded, right? So that means whenever you pass the URL, whenever you open and pass the URL, it will take minimum 1 second of time to load the complete web page, How can we give that time while designing the script? How can we provide that? How can we give that time in order to design the script? We'll see it now. So until here, let me add that post. I'm just closing the old scripts. Okay. So here I have opened the browser by using this one. Remember that whatever the object name that you have given, the same object name you have to give throughout the program. Entire program you have to maintain the same name. If you are going to give ABC, you need to give ABC. If you are going to give 1, 2, 3, you need to give 1, 2, 3 only throughout the program whenever you are performing an actions. Now let's go to URL. How to open the URL? Open the URL. So here we have get methods, right? First we'll start with get methods. In order to open any of the URL, there are two ways. One is by using get method. Second one is by using navigate methods. One is by using get method. Second one is by using navigate method. Let's see how the URL can be opened. So what is the browser name? Where you are going to open the URL? Browser or any other place that you are going to open in Notepad or somewhere else?
Browser, sir.
Browser, right? Every action you are going to perform in the browser. There is no alternative for that. Every action. There is no chance of opening the URL in any other window, nothing. Okay, you are going to perform every action in the browser only, right? You are not going to perform actions in the Notepad or somewhere else. So every action has to be taken place in the browser level. So in that case, whatever the browser name, this is the browser name you have created. That means object name you have created. The same thing you have to use throughout the program. Even to open the URL also, you have to use the same name. That means driver dot, we have a method called get. Open and closed braces. Here you can give the URL of your application. What is that? Copy this URL. You can give it here. You have given the URL, but you want to see the browser has opened and it passed the URL and everything, right? But if you execute the same script, what is going to happen? You will see it now. I ran the script. It is still, so Chrome driver was started successfully. Chrome browser opened. It passed the URL. It passed the URL. That's it. It will be freezed. It will be freezed because you don't have any other actions after this. You don't have any actions after this. If you can see after passing the URL, you don't have any action. So that's the reason it will be closed. But if you are going to perform any action, if you are going to perform any specific action, you cannot see the complete action which is performing very slowly. It will be very fast and it will be very quick. Maybe that is our main motto, but still, if you want to learn something, you need to give some wait time. I'll let you know there are few concepts like implicit wait, explicit wait, Java wait time and all. So during that concept, I will let you know. But as of now, just keep in mind that this is the format of opening the browser and this is the format of passing the URL. One more observation, if you can do this, if I'm going to click on run button, that browser, whatever it is opening, right? So it will not open the complete window. It will open some portion of the window only, minimized mode only, right? So for sure, you need to make sure, the browser has to be maximized. Don't work on your execution activities in the minimized mode, because you'll face some errors in few of the applications. Not in every application, I can say, but few of the applications may throw errors. Okay, so that's one of the main reason. Make sure once you open the browser, first maximize it and then you can pass the URL also, or else after passing the URL also you can maximize it. It's up to you, right? So let's see how to maximize the browser. Driver, obviously driver only, because you are maximizing the browser. What is that browser name? Driver. So that's the reason you have to go with driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. If you can give this statement, the browser will get maximized. I'm running the script. Chrome driver was started successfully. Open the browser, pass the URL, maximize the browser, right? Understood? Any questions so far? No questions? Can I move to the next step? Okay,
Sir.
next one is capture the title of the page. So here I have maximized the browser, and then in order to capture the title of the page, so driver dot, we have predefined method here, get title. We have predefined method, get title. If you can put semicolon and execute this program. Okay, that has to be printed, right? In order to print, I need to do some modifications. Okay, it has captured, but the print statement I haven't given, right? So I need to put it in one of the string title is equals to driver dot get title system out dot println. The title of the page is this title. You can see the output now. By the way, do you know what is the title of the page? Sorry, excuse me. The title of the page is this window name, not this automation demo website. This is not the title of the page. Title of the page is the window name. Register you are seeing, right? This will be the title of the page. You can see that in the output. The title of the page is register, right? The title of the page is register. So the next step will be, so click on any button, capture the current URL of the page. Now, important thing. So go to this website. I want to click on web table or any of the button here. Okay. So in order to click on this particular button or link or whatever, I need to capture the element. Right click, inspect. We have anchor tag here, href hyperreference. That means it's a link text. It's a link text. So I'm going to click on this web table link text. I'm going to write the same step. Click on web table. So in order to click on this web table in the browser itself, we are clicking, right? Driver dot find element. Here is the another WebDriver method that we are using, by dot link text of, what is that link text name? Web table. What is the action that we want to perform? Click. Now I'm running this script. It will maximize the browser now. It will click on web table, add a close. So it clicked on web table. That's it. And it will be on hold in this particular page. Right? Now, I didn't close the browser yet. I didn't perform any of the actions after this step. So that's the reason it will be freezed. So once again, I'm explaining this particular step because we have another WebDriver method which is involved. Another couple of methods which are involved here. One is find element and another one is click. So find element, what is meant by find element and what is meant by find elements? There are two things here. Find element and find elements. So find element is nothing but if you are trying to find out only one single element on the web page. Suppose if I want to click on web table, this is the only element that I'm trying to find out. Suppose if I want to click on the check boxes at a time, that means there are three elements you are finding out at a time. So if you are finding out multiple elements at a time, then you can go with find elements. If you are finding out only single element at a time, then you can go with find element. One of the interview point of view question, long back I faced it. So the question is, suppose the same real-time example I'm going to take. There is a Flipkart or Amazon website. Okay, so I'm searching for a mobile. I'm searching for a mobiles. In the search field, I'm going to enter mobiles. What will happen once I enter mobiles in that search field? All the data will be loaded, right? All the mobiles list will be loaded, will get loaded, right? So the question is, I want to list down all the search results into the output. I want to list down all the search results into the output. For example, let me show you. I'm going to open Flipkart website. Why it's taking time? Okay. I just clicked on flipkart.com. Okay, so the question is, I have opened this website and I'm going to search for mobiles. Okay, so these are the list of mobiles which I have in the search results. Now I want to see all the mobile names into the output. How can I do that? Anyone have any idea? So here you are seeing first one Samsung, second one Infinix, and there are multiple options here, right? A lot of list of mobiles like Motorola, and then Redmi, Motorola, Samsung, Poco, Realme, Motorola, everything will be available here, right? Realme. So I want to see all these names into the output. How can we do that? Are you going to copy, or are you going to locate each and every mobile name here and you are going to print it in output? If that is the case, there are a lot of mobiles in this list. You cannot find out each and every element separately, and you cannot write that particular name in the output. It's very, very, very complicated case. You cannot do it like this, right? So one common thing that you can perform here is, okay, when you search for the mobiles, what is the common element or locator between all the list of results what you are seeing on the screen, that you can capture first. Okay, based on that common element or locator, you can get that into the output. Understand what is the common element or locator it may have? So it may have means, if it is a hyperlink, if all the mobile names are hyperlinks, then the common locator will be anchor tag. The common locator will be anchor tag. Then in that case, you can use let me show you that step so that you'll be able to understand. Okay, suppose I'm just writing down the step here. Driver dot find elements by dot tag name. Suppose I'm going to give like this. What will happen if I'm going to give this statement? It will find out all the elements which starts with this one, anchor tag. All the hyperlinks in that web page, whatever the hyperlinks that we have in that web page, it will figure out all the hyperlinks and it will display it in the output. Correct or wrong? In this case, I'm going to use find elements. If I'm going to find out only one element, then I'm using find element. Understood? Any questions where we are using find elements and find element? Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, so find element and find element. So most of the cases, even in your real time, you are going to use find element only. So, but if you are working with e-commerce project, or if you have this kind of case to list down all the search results, then you need to use find elements in that case. So it will click on the web table. What is the next step that we are going to have? capture the current URL. So in order to capture and display it in the output, so again I need to create a string current URL is equals to driver dot get current URL. Again I need to give sysout statement current URL is plus current URL. So this will display the current URL which we are going to capture in the output. Let me run the program. So the browser has opened. Okay, it will pass the URL. I think my network is very slow, I guess. It is very slow. Maximize the browser. I think it's very slow, I guess. It clicked on that web table. You can see that as well. Okay, it navigates to this page. Hey, my network is very slow, man. So you can see very slow response here. Let me stop and I'll re-execute the same script again. One moment, I'll be back. Audible now? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir,
How about now?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Okay, okay, thank you. I think I have very, very bad network. Okay, you can see this. The current URL is so-and-so URL it is going to capture, right? So whatever the methods that we have created, whatever the methods that we have listed down, each and every method we can use it directly, but only one thing is you need to provide your browser name before going to start the statement. So after current URL, we need to capture the title of the page and then we need to capture the page source. So in order to capture and if you want to see everything in the output, obviously you have to give the output statement. Otherwise, you cannot do that. Capture the title of the page. So already we have captured with that register screen. So now we clicked on web table and we are going to capture the title of the page. So here already title name is already there. I'm just using title 1. Here also I'm giving title 1. So now you can see the output. It will capture the register page title and it will click on web table and it will capture the URL of that web table page, and then it will capture the title of the web table page. Maximize the browser. I don't know why it is taking this much time. Let's see. Um, still the title of the page is register only. So it has captured the title of the page as registered. So maybe this is not the right time with this network for me. So I hope you understand. So for any questions? Till now, any questions? Guys, at least try to respond, guys. If you are able to understand, understand. Otherwise, you can say no, repeat it. I'll try to repeat it again. If you're not, and then I have a lot of questions. Even my mic is not working or network problem. I'm just thinking.
Yes, sir. We understand. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So we'll do one thing. So I'll share this script and I'll share this WebDriver get methods into that folder, QA assignments folder. I don't know how many have reviewed that folder or how many have captured any of the things here from here. So if you are able to get it, so get this information as well from here, and I'll upload all the information whatever I have so far. And regarding this Sankranti holidays, I want to take the holidays from tomorrow. So from tomorrow till Monday. So it will be on 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. Friday and Monday, there are no sessions. So maybe mostly today will be the end of the session, and I'm going to take up this continuation activity from Tuesday onwards. From Tuesday, you'll have the regular sessions even on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, make sure you are going to be available after this, not this weekend, over the next weekend. So which is on from 17th onwards. You'll have the continuous sessions from 17th to 30th, 30 or 31st. Okay, so we need to wind up by this date, and Saturdays and Sundays will be our extra sessions will be there. Might be morning and evening, or morning only. I have to extend the time. We'll think of it and I'll let you know, because we are taking gap for 4 days, right? I need to cover all those things in that particular gap, and then we need to complete the overall concept of Selenium WebDriver along with few advanced things as well. So might be from 17th onwards, you'll get more and more inputs, and your practice time will be very less. Make sure you are going to utilize this 4 days of time, at least half an hour to 40 minutes on daily basis, and make sure you are going to get it practiced. Okay.
Okay,
Fine.
sir.
So tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday will be the holidays.
Okay,
Jyoti,
sir.
is that, yeah? Jyoti, is that fine? Anything else that you want to communicate to the candidate?
Nothing from my end. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.